Welcome to AGORACOM, the small cap epicenter on AGORACOM TV, a daily fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press release out of the small cap space every morning at the open so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe find your next great small cap investment. It's Friday, August the 12th. I got 4 great small cap press releases for you. Let's start you off first with, and by the way, they're from all over the place. Resources, China, USA, should have mentioned that earlier. Let's start you off first with Mega Precious Metals, trades on the TSX on the stock symbol MGP. They announced that they put out a 43-101 technical report for the gold resource at the gold resources at the Monument Bay project in Manitoba. Now, there are no material differences between the results of this report filed today and the disclosure they made on the 27th of June. But in case you missed it, here are the highlights. It's gold, measured 88,000 ounces, call it 89,000 ounces, indicated 503,000 ounces, inferred 1.187 million ounces. They closed yesterday at 87 cents. 104 is a 52-week high, 34 cents on the low. This morning, Mega's trading up 2 cents on 88,000 shares. So the market still likes the news, even though it's a repeat. I guess it's the fact that it was filed officially. Maybe more people are finding out about it. Good news for them. Next up, Buchans Minerals Corporation, BMC, on the Venture Exchange, announced that they've filed an improved preliminary economic assessment on CEDAR. This is on their 100% owned Lundberg-based metal project. It's a 43-101 compliant based on 5,000 tons per day, open pit mining and milling operation over a 10-year mine life. And I'm watching this trade right now as I'm talking to you. Net present value, about $218 million on a 6% discount. Base case metal prices, $1.22 zinc, $3.62 copper, $1.10 lead, $22.74 silver. Here are the other highlights that are like average operating costs for the first 5 years, $24.53 per ton on net revenue of $61.76 per ton. Payback for the project estimated at 1.4 years. That's phenomenal. On initial capital about looks like 119 mil and sustaining capital about another 32 for a total of about 152 million dollars. Closed yesterday at 5 cents, 3 on the low, 17 on the high for the 52-week trading range. Market cap of $7.5 million. You always want to throw a dart at this just because of the numbers and got such a low valuation. Today, it's trading up a penny strong on 60,000 shares. So we'll see where that goes. But I got to tell you, that looks very compelling to me for a trade, or at least for a buy and hold for the next month or two. Next up, Beauvais Medical Corporation, BVX, put out their second quarter financial results. In addition, they announced that they received a $2.6 million OEM electrosurgical generator commitment. I guess that's a buy, basically. BVX on the MX for our friends. Revenues for the 6 months ending June 31st, up 13% to $13 million. Net income was $921,000 or 5 cents per share. You got to like that. That compares to a net loss of $170,000. Now, they did close at 231, so they got a healthy, looks like they got a healthy number, a multiple, because if they did 5 cents for the 6 months, that means we can assume safely they'll do 10 cents for the year. 231 means they're trading at 23 times earnings. Nonetheless, I like the news that they put out. And this morning they are down actually 11 cents. They're down 5% on 14,000 shares. Next up, switching over to China, Nutristar International, NUIN. I really like this news. Put out their second quarter and 6-month numbers. I'm going to give you the 6-month numbers because I always find this more comprehensive. Revenues, 13.5 mil, up 32%. Net income, 6.91 million, up 12.5%. Now, basic earnings per share, 46 cents, diluted 42 cents, depending on what you use. Let's call it 44. That's for 6 months. I can do 88 for the year. They traded yesterday 240. You're picking up a company at less than 3 times earnings. And as of this morning, Nutristar is up 43 cents now. It's only in 100 shares, though. It's up strong. The bid ask is 250, 284. So let's still call it that's trading somewhere in the 250 range for now. You're getting a company less than 3 times earnings, and the balance sheet sounds strong. Cash and cash equivalents, 45.8 mil. They generate $6 million in cash flow from operating activities in the first 6 months. They got 321 employees. I like this. I'm all over that. That's a wrap. As always, quality over quantity. 4 great press releases for you. Resources, U.S., China, all over the place. If you look for more great small cap news, you watch this on Globe Investor. Look below me or to the left of me to see the companies that we've covered, resource companies we've covered over the past few days. Otherwise, if you're not on the front page of AGORACOM, get there. Watch the show, take a look at the best headlines on my right, and get into our marketplace to discover your next great small cap stock. That's a wrap. Have a great day. See you guys on Monday.